Hey guys, so I wanted to make a video about suicide because so many of you are taking your lives. And I just wanted you to know that there is nothing wrong with you, and there is nothing wrong with being transgender. And the lack of support that you are getting from society or your friends or your parents is wrong, and it's not your fault. And even though it's very unfair, it's something that you're going to have to work through. But it is something that you can do. You can get through it and you can have a successful life. And I know a lot of you might be rolling your eyes at me right now, thinking that I don't understand or I don't know what you're going through. And to some extent, you're probably right. But I do have an idea of what you're going through, because believe it or not, I am just like you. I am the kid that grew up with no support from their parents. I'm the kid that was constantly teased and bullied at school, constantly being asked, "Are you a boy or are you a girl?" I'm the kid that couldn't face the reality of puberty, to the point that I spent years isolated and friendless, hiding in my bedroom. I didn't take a jacket off for 3 years because I couldn't look in the mirror at my chest. I'm the kid that had to live through discrimination, bullying, neglect, and abuse. I'm the kid that grew up so poor that there was no way I thought I could ever afford to transition. I had zero resources. I'm the kid that dropped out of school 3 times and then dropped out of college 3 times because it was all too much to deal with. I'm the kid that sat in that place that I had chosen, with the method I had chosen, and with my intent to take my life. I've sat there in the place many of you are, and I know what it feels like to be at that place. But I also know what it feels like to choose life instead, and that's what I did. And I can't stand here and tell you that your feelings of isolation and loneliness are invalid, because they're valid. And unless you've been at the edge of suicide, you can't imagine the amount of sorrow a person is in to be willing to take their life. And so I'm not going to invalidate any of your feelings. All I'm going to do is ask you to choose life instead of death, because things can change and things will change and they will get better. You just need to let the unfairness of your reality right now, let it piss you off right off into accomplishment, because you can do this. You can get out of your hole, you can get out of the muck and mire, and you can claw your way to the top. I was down there too, and I made it. And there's nothing special about me. There's nothing magical about me. I don't have anything, I don't possess anything that you don't. I made it here. You can make it here. You can make yourself a successful life. You can have a successful transition if you choose to transition. If you want a successful career and family, you can have those things. You can have anything you want. But you have to start by choosing life. And so I ask that you do that. Just choose life.